Hey guys, how are you? So, off on another trip, and yes, left it till mid-afternoon again to leave. My plan was to head down to Sydney, southern side of Sydney. There was somebody who asked me the other day, do Australians really camp with all our wild animals, spiders, snakes, crocodiles, whatever else you could think of? Yeah, we camp. Not the whole of Australia is bush, and we find those locations. We go and look for them. And there are certain spots that you will find that wildlife, but they're not on every corner or at every reserve or campground you go to. Anyway, I'm going to continue on. Probably got another hour of driving, and then should be at camp and another good night. It's going to be a bit fresh. We're starting to get into winter. Snow has been falling around different high countries. So yeah, let's go get a fire on and kick back, relax. Change of plan. So I got down to the back of Campbelltown, and then my radio died, and then I noticed a battery light come on. So had to pull over, got my multimeter out, and my battery's only 10 amps. I was hoping that I could disconnect one of my dual batteries out of the back, fit that on, and have enough to crank the car over and get it going. Unfortunately, with those deep cycle batteries, they don't have the fittings that your normal battery has. So I've had to refit the dead battery, and for the first time I've used the iTech, I think it's a JS80 battery pack. So now I'm back on the Hume Highway, and I'm making a dash over to Kirrawee, over to a mate's workshop. He's already ordered a new alternator in for me. So we'll get there. I might have to pull over a couple of times and jump start the car again. I'm still 40 minutes away, depending on traffic. You know, this is what happens when you go camping. Expect the unexpected. Anyway, head over there, get it over to Adrian's workshop. It's all part of the fun. It's going to happen. There was no signs of it, just stopped. So as I said, now doing the Mercy Dash. Cheers guys. That's where I brought my car, guys. Ron Spink Automotive at Kirrawee. Just here picking up my car from last night's little shit fight. It's going to happen. You're going to be on the road. Things are going to break down. So it turned out that the alternator was cactus. So that was over near Liverpool last night. I didn't film nothing. I didn't film car being broken down. I was on the side of the motorway in a no standing zone, trying to get stuff out of the car, trying to get the car to start. Remembered I had the battery pack. Turned all the electronics off and managed to get the car across to Adrian's workshop. He's ordered up the parts overnight. They've arrived this morning. He's got me out of trouble. It's just one of those things. The one thing he has done, he's put a bigger amperage alternator in. So I think the standard one was 80 amps. He's put a 130 amp one in for me, so that should keep me right out of trouble now. So just on a drive to try to find camp. I've got an idea where I want to end up. But obviously with what happened yesterday with the car, I've had to change direction a little bit because I was over on the Hume highway inland, travelling down towards Goulburn, and I was going to shoot off that way. Because I've had to come across to Adrian's workshop for the car repairs, it's changed the way I'm going down to the potential campsite. On the way, I've seen a little sign on the side of the road, and it's a lookout. South Coast, New South Wales. It's just awesome. So I'm just going to turn the camera around. I'm at Bulli Lookout. I think it's Bulli Lookout. So that's looking north. And then the south coast, looking down towards Wollongong and I suppose Shoalhaven. Just drove through Wollongong, and as I was on the motorway, I seen the structure and I thought, let's go and have a look at that. Something different you don't see everywhere. So it's the Nan Tian Temple. I know nothing about it. Righto, well that was just a nice simple walk. Unfortunately inside the buildings there were some signs up saying no photographs, you're not allowed to wear your hat in there, and you must be wearing shoes, no singlets. So show respect. It's a simple request. As always, there's got to be one person who wants to just do what they want to do. Read the sign, then walked in, took photos. Just show respect, guys. Anyway, I'm just going to make up a quick bit of lunch and then get to camp, get camp set up. Probably still another hour's driving till I get to camp. Be almost time to get the fire on and start cooking so it's not dark. Righto, this trip's not turning out as planned, although there wasn't much planning. Let's head down the south coast and go to a couple of locations. Unfortunately, where I wanted to spend tonight, right near a waterfall, fire trails are closed to get to it. So I did see it recently on YouTube, and that particular person managed to get access. So obviously since they've done their trip out here, the fire trails have been closed. So now I've just got to get back into an area where there's some reception and have a look for some camping spots. At the end of this trail there's signs for a steep descent down into some campgrounds, but unfortunately the gates on that are locked as well. So I'm going to assume that I'll find a camp a little bit later, and the end of the cook up will be in the dark again. What's new, eh? Anyway, I'll find a spot shortly. So I finally arrived. Just got this little campground. I think it's $12 a night, and I'll grab some more details for you shortly and share it. I'm going to get this cook up on before it gets much darker, so just going to get the fire started. You can already feel the cold nip in the air, so get it on and see how this one turns out. Same as always, just get a nice little fire started, build it up slowly. Okay, tonight's cook up. Hey guys, welcome to camp. I've got to be honest with you and say I've got no idea where I am. Got in here late due to the camp location that I wanted to go to. All the gates were locked and couldn't get access to, so couldn't get over to Merilla, I think it's called. It's in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, about an hour and a half south of the middle of Sydney, 3.5 hours from Newcastle roughly. So I've found this campground. I'm just going to look it up now to see where I am. I'm not far from there. I'm probably half hour east of there, of where I wanted to go, and drove through a little township called Robertson. So I've turned off from there. You'll see some footage of me coming from the coast inland, from Illawarra region inland, and I come up Macquarie Pass. What a drive, spectacular. So I come up Macquarie Pass, first time I've ever been there. It's a slow drive, it's 20 k's an hour, there's some really tight bends. Got to be careful of trucks coming the other way, but beautiful scenery. Got up to the top there and drove through Robertson, heading west out to try to find the camp I wanted. As I said, the gates were all closed to get access on the trails. So got on Wiki Camps, got on National Park site and found this campground, which is only 10 minutes from Robertson, and somewhere close by apparently there's waterfalls. So that's tomorrow's journey. It's in walking distance, and go and try to find it and see some nice scenery. Morning guys. So last night it's got a bit cold, a bit fresh. Got a bit windy up here, but there's nothing that wasn't bearable. I got the doona and also the sleeping bag, so that's nice. It's still just a bit of a wind around at the moment, but if you look out, it looks like it's going to clear up and another nice day. Might be a bit too windy to put the drone up, but see how it goes. Got new hiking shoes, so the fogs are now gone for winter hiking. So today's plan is I'll do a quick breakfast and then pack up camp, go and try to find these waterfalls, have a look at that, and then I'm going to move location. I think it's heading a little bit further south, inland still, and try to find a lookout that I've heard about. So I just thought I'd quickly do a walk through the campsite and the day visiting area. So the actual name of the location is Carrington Falls Campground. Just turn around and show you that. It is with national parks, and it is $12 a night for camping. Now there is only 4 designated camp locations. So we're just here now, and then you've got the camping area and then the day area. Where I just cooked breakfast, you got Blue Pool, which we'll go for a walk to, and then we'll follow a track around and try to find these falls. So as I said, it's a limited area at the campground. It's part of Butteroo National Park. So you've got a day use area and a camping area. Just here is the camping area, and as I said, I think there's only 4 spots. It's very small, it's limited. Make sure you check online that there's spots available. You don't want to drive out here and then there's nothing available for you. Toilets out here, so you've got to be self-sufficient. And of course, if you need to do number 2s, dig a hole, don't just shit on top and then leave it for somebody else to walk into. The day parking area, it's just got a table. And then we've got this track leading down to Blue Pool. Looks like a simple walk. Absolutely amazing scenery out here. And I can see the water already. It's only not even 50 metres from the day parking area. As I was walking down here, I could hear running water, so this would be beautiful on a nice hot day because that pool looks nice and deep. Goes off into the shallows and then into the big pool. Too cold today though. I've done no research coming down here. I had two destinations in mind. The first one I couldn't get to. The second one I'm still unsure of. Just quickly looking on the phone now. There's two, should be nice destinations close by. One of them being Belmore Falls and the other one being Fitzroy Falls. So they're only half hour away from here and then 40 minutes I think. So I'll go for a quick drive over there, have a look at them and then find camp for tonight because I want to set up early and I want to be able to sit back and relax.